Huh. Doing a little 2-3. Get some hat points. Need a hard carry. Break 4. Limit break 4? Gustaberg. Let's see. Could probably better off running down, up, and around. That's a nice walk. Ooh. I keep getting emails from Nextdoor, and I don't even remember my login. Jefferson? What? I don't give a fuck. Am I off the map? Okay. There's a lot of mobs over here. A lot of lizards. Region map. Nobody's getting this at all. Excuse me, I left hours to go eat. Bird over, bird on down to Gustaberg. Bird on down to North Gustaberg. And then to North Gustaberg to South Gustaberg. Then back up to North Gustaberg because this stupid map is partitioned. Walking into a wall. Yeah, getting rank 5 is dog shit. Noob Master. Leaping Lizzie up? What do we think? Whole lot of lizard tails. The reset is not until like 11 or 12, 11 a.m. or 12 p.m. or something. I think it's Japan midnight time, so our time either 11 or 12 depending on the time of year, with the time zone, with the time skip forward, fall back, stupid daylight savings nonsense. Second sprites. If hello. Getting rank 5 though is such dicks and ass. It's so annoying. As I shimmy into a wall. My hair looks better without headphones. I'm worried about my hair. I'm really in trouble. Can you make it? Does it play? Let's see here. Don't matter. Don't matter to Jesus. Okay. Let's see. Horizon. I see your message, Dunk. If you go to the Horizon 2025 scavenger hunt thing, there's a chart that shows what all the hints pertain to. But I'm curious myself, so I'll look it up. High where winds. Oh, you got it easy. Yours is in South Gusterberg. Good for you. Woolly coat and steady feet. What grazes where the sky and mountain meet? Carnero in South Gusterberg. He spawns in the second level of a mountain. This thing is really good to get. Katayama. What? He drops the Katayama. Okay, never mind. Yeah. So the only downside is this is an NM that spawns here. And use the so Carnero, it's a sheep mob in South Gusterberg. The only downside is it's an NM that pops. My experience, NMs that are timed spawns. Basically, they run around that whole mountain farming sheep. Kill all the placeholder mobs, so when their replacements respawn, one of those replacements will be the NM. That's how NM hunting basically works. And it could take like up to several hours. This NM, though, drops a 100% drop rate Great Katana, which is good for leveling Samurai. It drops an item called Fresh Blood, which is used to pop another NM called Chocobo Leech. That Chocobo Leech drops a katana weapon that's good for leveling ninja. It's a really good level 15 katana. Everything it drops is sellable. Does that not drop from Fresh Blood? Oh. Check the map repeatedly because I'm a clown that doesn't know where he's going. Everything it drops is technically sellable, but not for a ton. But if you ever want to level Samurai, keep that sword. And that Fresh Blood item. You might be able to sell that Fresh Blood for a bit. I'm not sure. Because it's a pop item for a rare EX katana weapon. That's good to have around, that rare EX katana. You can't sell it on the AH. You could NPC it for some money, for some gil. But it's really good for, I think it's a really good weapon for leveling ninja. If you want to eventually, you want to have ninja in your arsenal. You want to be able to park it at 37. That katana, you could just ride really shitty ninja weapons on but a budget to 37. That's what I did. Both the katanas that I ran on ninja on Wii were, one was a quest item called Fukuro. It's a quest katana. You can get the quest when your ninja's level 20. And I used that Gasan katana weapon with the blood that the sheep drops. Pop item. Really good stuff. Yeah, I recommend having that. People will be more inclined on it. Probably. I understand your thinking with the off-heal, Beast White Mage, but people are more inclined to invite you as Beast Ninja. They're waiting on us, so we got to get in there. If you didn't bring an axe this time, Dunk, a level 25 or under axe, I have one I can lend you. It's a good way to invest your time. Once you get 75, just get a buddy job that can do all the hard work and heavy lifting for the rest of your other jobs. For the job-specific armor, the artifact armor quests. Once you're level 50, you can start those quests on any job. You have to be on that job to accept the quest. Once you accept the quest, you can complete it and fight any of the NMs required with your existing 75 job. You brought low-level sheep jug? Okay. Well, if you want an axe to swing around. If I were you, keep a low-level axe around and the low-level stuff around, so that way you can always have something in your pocket to do these 2-3 fights. I have to go eat. My daughter wanted a bagel with cream cheese. That after dinner, she was still a little bit hungry. That is sitting on the counter downstairs, and now I have to go eat that. A lot of carbs today. I ate a fried chicken cutlet. I ate a taco bowl thing. I ate some pasta, some rice. Oh. So for you, Dunk, I can't buy a Hap Scroll again until Hap reset. Yes. How many Hap points do you have? If you look at the Happy on the Horizon Wiki, it sells multiple besides just the Dragon Chronicles. Let's see. Hap E. Harp? Hap points. So you can buy a scroll called Januva's Theory. It's a level 60. It's a level 65 scroll. That only costs 1 Hap point. You can buy 3 of those a week. So you can get 2 of those Ganuva Theories if you want. I'll send you the link on Discord. Right, you can only buy one. You can buy one of each scroll. Just check that link, Dunk. I don't know all the details in and out. It shows a weekly limit. The Dragon Chronicle only can buy 1. Mariette's Memoirs, you can only buy 1. But Schultz's Strategies and Schultz Stratagems and Ganuva's Theory, you can buy 3 of and 2 of, respectively. This chart is everything you need to know. And I just realized I sent it twice. But hey, the more you know, right? Right. Oh, I always went the long way. I didn't know you can do that. Blue moon tonight? Like the beer or an actual like blue moon? There are moon phases in Final Fantasy XI, so maybe it's a blue moon in Final Fantasy XI. I was wearing a winter jacket again today. Like, it got cold again today. Blue moon outside. Bro, I'm level 50. I don't need that. Smack. Let's see. It feels good to come in here and just run these things over. Somebody's lighting fireworks. Veteran, don't need that. There you go. Dunk, pass on that key. Do 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 do. Right? Got that key surprisingly quick. There you go. Let me zone back out. We live, everybody. Coming to you live from YouTube land. We live. Hmm. The fun part. This is a taking the knee simulator. The Proud Boys showed up at Delaney Hall. Let's go. Well, I don't know why people think protesting ICE. It's a government action. Nothing you do is going to change anything. Protesting ICE is basically saying, I don't like what you're doing, and which is important, but at the end of the day, they're not going to listen to you. No, wrong way. I don't think I have any worthwhile gear. It's low level that's worth even messing with. Bum bum. Look at this fat eye. Look at this thing. Blah 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 blah. Is there a cutscene skipper? All right. Oh look, my gear came off. All right. Are they all up there already? I'm just slow. Like my power walking. All right then. Fenrir is gonna rip this thing an asshole. Crescent Fang 125. Dead. Yay, hat points. Hey, it's Riku Kairi. She got absolutely bitched. She's an Iron Musketeer and she got smashed. Gives a sideways Hitler salute and she leaves. She's like, I did nothing. I have 5 hat points. Hot diggity damn. I could load up. Alright, warp out. Oh. Ah, forget it. Okay. You hurt. Easy, easy. Ba-boom. Everybody's happy. Okay. Go back to looking for party for a few minutes. I like how the staff looks on this outfit. I got like a little bat perched on my backpack. I wish this backpack was real. I want one. Whatever's in those bags, I want them. I like that metal cup hanging off of it. I've had a lot of cosmetic items in this game. This is my favorite. Too much fun. How's everybody doing? Everybody good? What's new with you? Oh, hi, Mark. What's new with you? You're my best friend. This guy's drinking in his car. You want Easter Shield? I know. Let's go here. XOF streams. Why don't more people stream? I don't understand it. Could go to Selbina and see how many scrolls I could dump into this character. H-E-N-M birds who have not done yet this week to soak up XP and sharps without lotting. After Highwind tomorrow, I'll hit... If I don't get a party and just do Highwind, I'll hit 51. Whoa. Excuse me. My support jobs. My white mage is 27, black mage is 27. Well, this is fun. Standing around, spinning around. Hey, Ian. What's going on? My day was good, productive. Took the daughter to the park, met some friends. Had a lot of good food and just, you know, held down the fort. Responsible adult, all that stuff. How were you? How was your day? Ugh. Be nice if I can get a party. I don't know why I can't. Party, play solo. Seek party. Maybe I'll get one now. Don't I have a thing with stuff? Bronze knife. Summoner can swing. Summoner can't swing a bronze knife, but a samurai can. What samurai is going to swing around a dagger? Stupid. Hey, Ian again. Very nice. My dad was well. I'm currently remodeling a basement, so currently tired. Oh, yeah? You want to remodel my basement? We had drainage put in our basement a few years ago. But that was... We should have done that. I should have... I wish I knew what I what I know now back when I got this house. I would have had them make all the changes I wanted. Or if they didn't, knock the price down. We had drainage installed in our basement with the French drains and a working sump pump. The sump pump they had was shit. It wasn't installed properly. We didn't remodel. It's basically just, you know, concrete slab. You don't, you know, and the slab walls. But, yeah. You want a dry basement. Now I know what to look for in the next house. I at least learned something from it. The ceilings are kind of low, so it's kind of not worth doing. And this isn't a forever house for us. V. Ian coming in hot with the super chats. Yeah, Dunk, just stay busy. Find something else to do on Horizon. Go fishing, go solo stuff. Is this a burn? I kind of want a burn party. Dude, treadmill to here, incoming tell. How the fuck is this a burn party? Party, member list. Summoner, Dark Knight, Samurai, Warrior, Warrior, White Mage. What's burn about this? I don't want to go to Bostonio Oubliette. This is not burn. Like a burn is all summoners and maybe like one other non-summoner job. No. I almost don't want to do this party. Let's see. Have a good night, Ian. Thank you. Wow. Ian came in hot with those super chats. Thanks, Ian. Always appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Take care. Be well. Don't work too hard on the remodeling. At least take some rest on Sundays and don't work on Sunday. I challenge somebody that isn't Dunk to beat those super chats. Can anybody beat that? This party might be shit. I don't want to do this. Definitely not staying up too late tonight, even though I say that every night. Excuse me. The foundation and key to success on Horizon, at least, Final Fantasy XI is... Well, retail now is completely cheesed. You can... On retail, you can warp to home points. From home point to home point. Completely getting rid of and cutting out the people who used to teleport taxi. I think you can warp from home point to home point now. I'm guessing you would have had to visit that home point at some point. I said point too many times. But that is completely cheesed. Run speed on retail faster? I don't know. Do they up the run speed on retail? Does anybody know? Let me ask Ollie J. Maybe he knows. They did. Okay. Jeez. Yeah, some other private servers like Gaia and Cat's Eye, they... I read that we're even at higher run speed than release. In Horizon, or... Oh. I was going to say I had a cough and lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, Gaia and Cat's Eye, I believe, increase the run speed, and it's easier to level up. And there's trusts. It's a lot more soloable. Makes this game actually like fun. Sit down and play it. This game's fun if you're into that sort of thing. I like the grind. I always loved collecting new armor. It just feels like you earn something. It does something to your brain. Is Northern Sandy? I don't remember. Yeah, Northern Sandy. Okay. Go to the Chateau de Regal. I sent an email to Jollibee, the chicken joint chain that's doing the Final Fantasy XIV promotion. I'm asking them what their locations are doing with the Final Fantasy display stuff. They have like a cardboard. They have the Jollibee mascot riding a chocobo, like cardboard display. Final Fantasy XIV posters, Moogles. I'm guessing they're gonna send it all back to be destroyed, or their location's just gonna throw it away. So apparently in the camp we're going to, there's a Dragoon that's hanging out there soloing. But we're just going to park right on top of him because that's a party spot. And he's not a party if he's playing solo. You probably could, Dunk. I mean, I'm going to that town again where I went last time. If we go to Jollibee tomorrow, I'm gonna ask the man. I'm gonna ask if it's not too busy. I don't want to inconvenience them, but I'm gonna ask them like, "Hey, I'm a YouTuber that plays a lot of Final Fantasy. What are you doing with this stuff?" They probably got extra. They probably got a bunch of like display stuff. They didn't even put all of it up. I want the Moogles. Some of the Jollibee locations have like cardboard decorative Moogles they put on walls. I want those. I thought about just straight up walking out of there with just take the Final Fantasy poster right off the window. It's a poster that's going to get thrown away. That's awesome, Dunk. See, stuff like that. These stores get it. I used to work for a really world-renowned like beverage brand. And this display stuff that we would get in the, that would get delivered to us from the factory, from corporate, goes to the stores and ends up thrown away. I'm telling you. This stuff all ends up in the garbage. People don't know what they're getting rid of. Where the fuck am I going? Novalauge, the vampire.
Incoming emote.
Said that nobles accused of treason were thrown down there. They would wander for days through the maze of sewer tunnels. They would finally collapse. Terrible beast, proud of the darkness. I never played New Vegas. I loved Fallout 3. When I traded in that copy of Pokemon Diamond or Pearl, whatever it was. Ooh. I was gonna buy Fallout 3, Oblivion, and a couple packs of Magic cards. I only had enough store credit just to buy Oblivion and the cards. Hello there, Abdullah. I think you've been here before. Thanks for coming back. So hit that like button. I challenge you to beat my super chat total. Pokemon Diamond on DS without the case, there's no way it's $150. After the remake is superior. I didn't play the remake, but I know it's superior. What's it look like without this? I bet if you go to those stores and be like, hey, do you got any old posters laying in the back? What is it? No one to burst. Okay, fine. Garuda's haste, right? I'm not pulling. Fuck that.
Your skill has increased.
Abilities, pet command. I guess I'm just going to be buffing? What level is Curaga? I'm gonna need MP. They're gonna need a red mage or something. I think I'm overdoing it. Does Leviathan have refresh? Leviathan. Slowaga, Springwater. Ooh. I gotta have better macros. So I don't know. I'm straight up out of MP. Alright, I'm gonna need Leviathan. What is it? Spring water? And then do I have a Garuda? No, I don't. Ugh. Thanks, Leviathan. Just fucking sitting there. Right? I don't think I did that right. Oh, no. Bad camera. Slash ma spring water me. Right? Oh, slash pet. Give me that MP refresh. Then Garuda, Shifrit. Bushma. Garuda. Me. Abilities, pet command, rage, ward.
Your skill has increased.
Abilities, pet command. This is not a good party. Abilities, pet command. This ain't working. I'm not a fan.
Your skill has increased.
There you go. Detonation. Abilities, pet command, release. Yeah, this party's not good. That was cool. What was that? Spinning axe? Or something scythe? Something scythe. Brilliant. Sashma. Garuda, me. Slash pet. Garuda. Hastka. Abilities, pet command, assault. Abilities,
Your skill has increased.
Hey, my dedication finally wore off. Abilities. Hey, pessimist. What's going on? Pet command, ward. Rage. Okay. Alright, I think I got this figured out. I think is the operative word. Actually, got to get this out of my inventory. Wandering Tail. Dunk and I were talking in chat earlier, pessimist, about dumpster diving for what's called POS. Not that POS. Point of sale merchandise, like display merchandise you see in stores. Particular for like things like fandom, video games, anime, whatever. The Jollibee chicken fast food place is doing a Final Fantasy XIV promotion that's been going on for about a month now. It ends tomorrow. And I was just saying how I emailed one of them but near me for to ask what they're doing with their Final Fantasy XI point of sale stuff, like decorative stuff they have around the store. And I was saying, and Dunk was saying, go dumpster diving. I'm like, yeah, you're not wrong. Or just go to the location and just ask them, hey, what are you doing with this stuff? Can I have it when the promotion's over? Sometimes they send it back to the headquarters or somewhere or something. Most of the time, it just ends up in the garbage, like promotional stuff. I'm paralyzed? Are you kidding me? I didn't even do anything. They really need a red mage or a bard. This is not gonna fly. I gotta get Gerudo back up. Maybe they wholesale it. And Dunk sent me a picture on Discord of a Fallout New Vegas poster somebody got out of it. Was it a dumpster? Oh, you idiot. That was stupid. Smack. Look, Ifrit did something. Abilities, pet command, assault. Pet command, ward, haste, go.
Your skill has increased.
So I got haste, I got war cry. Get Fenrir back up. Alright, I'm kind of getting it. Menuing everything to keep myself busy.
Your skill has increased.
Good boy. Yep. This party's not great, but it's okay. Like chain forward, it's only 290 experience. It's not good. Right. So haste, war cry, ack. I got to get Levy back up for the refresh. This job keeps you busy. It makes the time fly by. I wore down the XP scroll, which is good. Or the dedication, whatever I had. It's 4 bats, 2 dogs. What are we? Is that a complaint? What are we doing here?
Your skill has increased.
Yay, Leviathan gave me a bath. Devotion? What does devotion do? Did that heal my MP? Probably not. How you doing tonight, pessimist? Enough of my nonsense. So, Kate Sith is not a summon in this game. I know in retail there's Odin and Alexander are summons. But again, that's retail. That's out of era. Not that that means much on Horizon. This is an era plus server. It's trying to capture a 75 era, but they pull in some stuff from out of era for game balancing. I watched a really interesting video about Kate Sith in Final Fantasy VII. Like, what a weird character it is. Describing it doesn't do it justice. I know. Okay. Oh boy, Cupim Island. That place sucks. If you don't have the outpost, that place is ass. You get the Chocobo license. Make sure you get rank 2-3 done. Get rank 3. It's the best thing for you. I was telling Dunk, the number one key to succeed in Final Fantasy XI, at least on Horizon, you want to be able to get around the map easily. Don't waste time running or having to run around.
Your skill has increased.
Okay, we got haste. I'm gonna need... Airship is not until rank 5. You got a long way to go, but 2-3 is a good place to start. At 2-3, you can use the warp goblins out of Juno. Okay. No, it's you have to get 2-3 done. And the only warp you to places you've completed the outpost warp quests for. So talk to the conquest overseers in your home nation and make sure you deliver as many outposts warps as you can that you have control of. Do that once you have the Chocobo license. Once you have Chocobo license, you can bird out of Juno. Run to the outposts on your bird for the locations that are easily accessible. And then that's it. This XP is kind of weak. Yeah, supplies quests. What's your home nation? Remind me. Sandy. Yeah, so just look, type / region map and look at where whatever Sandy has control of this week.
Your skill has increased.
I taught Dunk the ways of Horizon, Final Fantasy 11. You just want to... The number one thing you need to do is easy ways to get around. Don't spend your time playing running around. Yeah, Bastok is... This character is on a Bastok link shell that's responsible for Bastok basically conquering the world. Well, look at the areas outside of Sandy. You want as many places you deliver outposts to as possible. You'll have them in your back pocket for when you need to go to those locations. All right, one death. Do I have raise? I do, but not enough MP. He probably VVVVV. Yeah, this. What's his mage gear set? White cloak. That's not very good. Morion earring. That's not bad. White slacks. Oh, these are no good. Wizard's belt. Oh, my belt. Is that whatever happened to that? Do I have the rod? Yeah, okay. Who left? Closing the window. It is cold. Jeez. Be right back. Gonna get a snack. I'm gonna run some ads. Hang tight, everybody. My total super chats is $8.97. I challenge one of you out there to top that. One donor gave me about $8, and within 3 different chats. Can you beat that? I'll be back. Beat it. All right. Layman Benson. Holy smokes. Holy shit. Pessimist. There you go. Flaming Benson. Hashtag Flaming Benson. Putting my flamers on. This guy's got some ways. Canadian money. That shit's no good here. No, I'm kidding. Well, thank you, Pessimist. Appreciate that. How does that work with the conversion? With YouTube? Like, how does that calculate? I don't know. When I said can you, I wasn't talking to you, Pessimist. Like, can you beat that prior super chat? I was just saying that was to the general audience in general. Don't beat it. So 10 Canadian dollars is 5 cents American money? Nice. Or it's half American money? All right, spam some spells.
Your skill has increased. Your skill has increased.
Let's share.
Your skill has increased.
Old man, lightning armor, rolling thunder.
Your skill has increased.
There we go.
Your skill has increased.
Eat my Siggy's yogurt and go to bed at a decent hour. That's my goal the rest of the night. Chat broken again? Oh no. There you go, Carby.
Your skill has increased.
Fucking this bat up. I didn't see that on the Horizon website, but I like the dumb stuff from retail. The costume stuff you get from in-game events, like the Christmas event, the Easter event, Halloween. Those are the things I'm into. I like the lore stuff, but I don't know why. You can get a behemoth mask and a worm mask in retail. I think people on Horizon are starting to get sick of the Treasures of Atragon expansion is not on Horizon yet. When all the other private servers have Tau, but Horizon doesn't. Group is another warrior. That sucks. There are no bards or red mages? The hold up for Tau? One of my channel regulars thinks that they don't know how to implement it. They're not physically able to. I think there's a lot of stuff that's coded and only works with retail's proprietary means. That's my guess. Like, I hate to say that they don't know how or they can't, but there must be some kind of hang-up. Or there's so much stuff involved with Tau that they can't. It's hard to replicate. Like that salvage event instance in Tau. No, because Tau came out during the 75 era. I don't like that we got another fucking warrior. You can't get a red mage or a bard. No, it's entirely doable with... There's probably a slew of items that they need to adjust. And don't forget with Tau, they have to implement. There's 3 jobs that come with treasures: Puppet Master, Blue Mage, and Corsair. Well, the rebalancing is what gets me. They're trying to make the game more balanced. I can't help but feel like what the Horizon is, it's the vision of what a lot of experienced end gamers think it should be. And they don't let any other voices in. That's my opinion. And good for you. You have a lot of time to sit around and play Final Fantasy XI all day, every day. I only play for a few hours every night. I still play it every day, but I think it's a little bit of a click deciding what needs to get rebalanced. Maybe they should stop trying to rebalance and tinker everything. We got haste. We got Ack. Let's do Levi. No. No. Ah, fuck. Wrong button. Okay. I think some priorities are misplaced. Because they have a lot of custom content in Horizon. Like the high wind mob that spawns on the airships. The warp goblins, various NPCs. They added haircut NPCs called the Shady Dealer that gives you a haircut so you could change your character's hairstyle. That's custom content. There's a lot of custom content gear they added to the game. Haste is up. Oh. That's not... That might be true about that new private server, Phoenix. I don't know. That other private server, Phoenix, I don't understand why anybody would go there. It's the same. It's level 75. I think it's level 50 error to start. I don't know why. I don't know what the benefit is. Same movement speed. Same experience points gain rate. Level 50 cap, and it only has... Well, maybe off the bat it has the other expansions. I don't know. I'm too invested to go anywhere else. I put too much time into Horizon. I don't want to just throw it all away. Yeah, like, I don't understand the point of a 50. Maybe it's 50 cap to start while they work on things. Like, I think Cat's Eye and Gaia are legit better servers in the sense that they're more solo friendly and the movement speed is increased. If you want to play the game and just level up and just get through the storyline and just immerse, those are good servers. But if you like the old-fashioned grind of actually having a party with people, this is the place to be. I like and dislike the party aspect of this game sometimes. But I like the interactions of talking to other people, so I don't mind. The one thing that's helped, like, partying is fun for me now because I guess now that I'm older and wiser, I don't mind just sitting back and it's like going fishing. You cast the line, and you sit there and you hang out. And this time I get to sit and talk to you fine folks like you and Pessimist, Dunk, Nishi, Rusty, all my regulars in my YouTube chat. It makes it fun for me. I'm gonna need a Levi. Retail would be the place to go, yeah. Maybe they consider retail too easy, or they just don't want to pay monthly for it. I wanted to replay Final Fantasy XI. I felt, you fucking idiot. Why did I do that? Alright. Get Fenrir back out. I quit playing Final Fantasy XI in 2012. Like, retail in 2012. I've always wanted to come back, but I was like, I don't want to pay monthly for a 20-something-plus-year-old game. This game does not look that good. It's not that great of a game itself. I like the private servers because they're free. Yeah, that's why I don't play retail. It's a prescription, monthly subscription. It's not worth it. There's better games like Skyrim and Oblivion are better than this game. This game, it's a pseudo. I'm getting a little tired of it. I'm gonna start playing other things soon on stream. Get back into some Magic, ranting about Magic streams during the week. Yeah, what are they doing? Wait, what? Abilities, pet command, ward. Amount of MP, I can't do shit. My wife certainly wouldn't go for that. Hey, can I... Hope you don't mind. I'm gonna pay $12 bucks a month to play a video game. No. Like I heard in retail, you You play by yourself, you summon a trust. The trust uses a weapon skill, basically, that does 2,000 damage. That is not cool. Am I not healing, getting MP back? Prevents what the fuck? I can't even Whispering Wind. Do I have Viruna? Probably not. Excuse me. This sucks. One more minute on that. Okay, get in there, Garuda. Come on. Garuda feels like I'm summoning Pidgeotto to go fight for me. A green Pidgeotto. Pidgeotto, use Sand Attack. Oh my god. Just be a good boy and heal my MP. Oh, that fucking disease status really screwed me up. This Final Fantasy 11, what I always say, pessimist, is not a difficult game. Things just take time to do. There's a lot of things in this game that really aren't hard. If you know the method, know the monster's weakness, know how to skill chain, know how to communicate like a functioning human being, you'll be fine. There's plenty of guides online, YouTube tutorials. This game is miles better than it was when I was a kid. I played Final Fantasy XI before level sync even existed. Try doing that. That was fucking brutal. Like, that made it hard to do anything. I keep thinking I'm doing a shitty job in this party, but nobody's bitching at me, so I guess I'm doing okay. I wish I would show up on the Horizon streamers channel on their Discord. Oh, this fucking thing again. This again. I'm out of MP, like a dumbass. I used to be, but the bot that pulls the Horizon streamers got broken, I guess, or something, and it stopped showing up. They said I gotta change my Discord, so Discord sees my Horizon 11. Horizon 11. My brain hurts. You know how when you play games on Discord, it shows like the game the person's playing, their current status, playing Halo 2 on this stage. They're supposed to have your settings show you're playing Final Fantasy 11 Horizon and what you're doing. But Discord doesn't pick up and read that you're playing 11 because it's or at least doesn't do work for Horizon. And the help, I put in a help ticket. The help ticket guy said, no, you have to do that. You have to set that up. And I have my settings set up so it picks up the game I'm playing and shows it. I wish they would just give me permission to manually post my stream link there. I'm going to see if they'll let me do that. Like, listen, I'm a YouTuber, responsible, working adult parent. You can trust me. I'm not just going to start spamming nonsense. Go check my body of work. There's like 9,000 videos of me playing Horizon on YouTube. I'm one of very few people playing on that does a YouTube Horizon, like on a regular basis. Why did I do that?
Your skill has increased.
It's not a big deal. It didn't get me a lot of traction, to my knowledge, anyway. Maybe it will now. I don't know. Five minute, if we think we can. I gotta get Levi back out. Leviathan. I don't know why Leviathan is one of my favorite. I was the first to pop up in your feed. I think because I'm the most consistent. The YouTube algorithm. The YouTube algorithm knows what's up. Well, I granted haste, now I'm out of MP. Can we man it with... The rep should be able to get here pretty quick. This isn't a hard zone to access. Well, at least I'll hit my level. Hopefully, maybe. So groove and V. Oh wait, are bats resistant to wind? Ah, 67 damage isn't bad. Supposed to be a magic channel, but back in 2024 when I really got my channel videos rolling, I was on a pretty good clip releasing a magic video almost every day. Getting thousands of views, like, 500 or to up to 1,000 and more on each of my magic videos. Then I started playing this, and I tanked myself in the algorithm. Then I realized doing live streams, playing a game, I actually, games I enjoy. I enjoy all the games I play, but the biggest thing was I wanted watch hours. I wanted to get monetized. I'm doing this YouTube thing. I'm not gonna sit around and play games for free anymore. If I'm gonna play a game I'm gonna play it on stream. I'm gonna get some money out of it. You don't even need a sixth person. Is that an eyeball? What is this? This game's definitely a niche. I've had a lot of people pass by in chat. Be like, wait, this game's not dead? People still play this? And I'm like, yeah. Oh, god damn it. 7, 6. Six, 7, 8, 9. Nope, they got a pop. Stand in there. Come on. Get in there. I think retail is still going. It's like, I would think they would have to, because I'd be pissed if like I was still paying if I had been playing this game nonstop since 2005 and they just discontinued it, I would be saying, what the fuck did I just pay for? Like, between paying monthly fees, this game on PS2 was $100 because it came with, it wasn't just the disc, you had to get the hard drive to play it. So it was a whole package. The game and the hard drive was like $100 something. And for if they just discontinued the game's service, basically, what did you pay $12 a month for? You know, 12 months a year for 15, 20 years. For something that's going to get taken away from you? It's bullshit. That's why I don't believe in, you know, paying a subscription for a video game.
Incoming emote.
All right, we out. Do I have a warp club on me? I never use it. There you go. Yeah, it's 24 years, I believe. That's why there's a lot of YouTubers who talk about the importance of owning physical media, and games like this are why. Because once they shut the servers off, and you don't, if you don't know how to do a private server and run all that, and they shut this game off, it's going to be lost media. So imagine paying monthly for something that they just take away from you. It's a Final Fantasy game. You can't just get rid of a Final Fantasy game. Think about it. Final Fantasy 1, that's actually like I have another channel, a Final Fantasy related. Did I tell you about my Final Fantasy channel, Pessimist? I know, hard to believe. I have a Final Fantasy related channel, separate from this one. I don't know if I feel like Square Enix trapped themselves in making 11 and 14 mainline games, because you can't just disappear and get rid of a mainline game. You have, especially for a franchise like Final Fantasy 11, you need all of those games to be accessible forever, as it makes Final Fantasy enduring. They did the Pixel remaster, Final Fantasy 1 through 6 in one collection. They put 7, 8, and 9 on Nintendo Switch. It's on Steam, all these different ways to play them, make them accessible. Then you got 12 through 16 on current gen consoles. Well, 10 through 16, let's just call it not current gen, but video, consoles. I can't believe I'm level 52. That's crazy. Where am I going with this? But yeah, you can't take an marquee, iconic franchise and just disappear it. Make it inaccessible. Hard copy of that sitting on the shelf, just collecting dust. I can never play it again. Yeah, it sucks. The Matrix Online. I didn't even know that existed. Like, well, Pokemon does it all the time, sort of. Like red, blue, yellow, like original red, blue, and yellow were on the Nintendo DS eShop. But they got, that closed down. Now, unless you buy the cartridges or pay out the ass for a cartridge from a game from 30 years ago, you can't play it. Well, and emulators, but they don't recognize emulators. Nintendo has emulators pulled down and removed. Which, rightfully so, that is technically a form of piracy, I guess you could say. But Oh yeah, Pokemon gets away with it. Pokemon wants to take it and make you wait 20 years, then resell it to you, like Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. Came out in what, 2003 and Game Boy Advance, and last year they repackaged it and put it on, or was it earlier this year? Then they put it on the Nintendo eShop again. You could buy it on Nintendo Switch. Like people, I don't know if it's considered a dead game, like Halo 2, the Halo 2 maps and Halo 3 maps. I watched a YouTube video talking about Halo 2 and 3 dead maps. You can never access ever again. And people remember when those Halo 2 and 3 servers were jumping. People were always worldwide were playing that game all the time online. And now apparently you can't. Which I kind of doubt. But games like that, there are dead games out there. They can't just turn a Final Fantasy game into a dead game. Pokemon's a little different because they're single player games, I guess. But Square Enix knows this game is basically a cash cow. Think about it. If you own like an old car from like 1999 that you can just leave the keys in it, leave it in the middle of town and say, this is a rental you can use to help yourself. It's $12 a month to use. And that car is never going to break down because it's so old. You don't have to worry about it. It's old. It's because it's old, but it's reliable. That's what Final Fantasy 11 is. It's a cash cow. I don't know what the costs are to maintain all the servers and all the stuff, but I imagine with today's technology, my very small brain understanding is, I'm guessing with today's technology and means, it's easier to maintain a server like this. Am I wrong? I guess somebody chime in. That's my thing. The thing about Final Fantasy 11 though, if you were to take out like Moogles, Chocobo, the summons, Ifrit, Shiva, Garuda, everything I was just doing, words like limit break, what else? Basically a lot of distinctly Final Fantasy concepts. Take them out of this game. This would have been just generic fantasy, medieval fantasy with magic game. This would have been Benson's fantasy world. But add in Moogles and Chocobo and Ifrit, Shiva, Ramuh, Carbuncle. It becomes a Final Fantasy game. Like 11, what I'm getting at, what I want to finish with is 11 and 14. I don't think should be mainline games. You bet it's 1K a month. Yeah, I heard that recently that they pay money out of pocket to run these private servers. They cannot solicit donations or ask for money from us player base monthly because then Square Enix could come and squash them for it. They could even get in trouble now. Cease and desist, but this is a 20-something-year-old game, and I think Square has to know this exists. They just maybe don't care. But 11 and 14, they should not be mainline games. They just should have been Final Fantasy, the MMO, and Final Fantasy 14 just could have been Final Fantasy 14, the other Final Fantasy MMO. They shouldn't be mainline, because if you're a Final Fantasy fan, you want to play all these games. Back in 03, you don't have a choice but had to play this as it was. Like if you wanted to not miss a Final Fantasy game, that's how I was. Did I get anything good from those parties? No. Huh. Supposedly, there was a Final Fantasy 11 single-player game in the works for maybe it was on mobile. There was something in the works to make it a single-player experience, and they canceled that project. 3K people. I've never seen 3K people online. I think they're losing people. Right now there's 1756. Most recently, I think I saw maybe 1900 online. Maybe a tiny bit over 2K. I've never seen 3K people online. Maybe at this game at Horizon's peak. What, it came out in 2023? Well, if you look at if you do backslash SEA space all, search all, it searches all zones, every character, everybody everywhere in the game world. Like one solid chunk of it is like, might be 1,200 people online, like there is now. Like 1/3 is level 75 people doing end gamey stuff. 1/3 is people standing there fishing, and 1/3 is AFK. And anybody else caught in between that's looking for a party just gets stuck and can't do anything. But that's my soapbox. I appreciate all the work the mods and devs do for Horizon, from the Discord to the game itself, and it's a lot of time and effort. Like right now, I certainly wouldn't want to be. I would not make myself part of a team to run a private server of a video game so other people can play it with my life right now. Hell no, I wouldn't have the time. Yes, I think there are people that are botting. There are people that have gotten caught. People bot fish. People bot their characters to level up. Like they run out, they basically program it to the character to leave the city, go out into the zone, hit a bunch of mobs in a big circle, and then come back around. Look it up on YouTube. I can't remember the name of the guy, but there's a guy who he follows somebody who runs into South Gusterberg, what basically runs into Bastock's starting area, zones into there, and just starts smacking stuff. He goes in, and then he comes back at the same like frequency. He doesn't say a word. Someone on my link show on Gordon Ramsay was talking about, there's this person they saw fishing that's always fishing facing the same direction. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's people botting. They're not supposed to. Like, enjoy the grind. Do it, grind. Do it yourself. Go fishing. Put on a movie and go fishing. Maybe it's the way we are now with phones, computers, tech, TV. We always got to be doing something on our phone. People can't just sit and watch a movie anymore. Watch a movie while playing this. Just go fishing. Go crafting. Do a lot of your running around between locations on your Chocobo or by foot while you're watching something. For me, I do that. I play this game as I'm on stream, so it makes the time fly by. Human bot, yeah. Well, at least you're on and you're paying attention. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm going to bed at 1, later than I wanted. I'm amazed how much I'm leveling up. I'm actually kind of proud of myself. I forgot how much fun leveling Summoner is. I got bored of Gordon Ramsay Paladin grind has been fun, but I'm kind of ready to do something different for now. Maybe starting next week I'll start to do other things. Lately, my issue is real life. With a 2-year-old, terrible twos are a really very real thing. My daughter doesn't settle in for the night to go to sleep until sometimes 9 o'clock, and I don't get on until like a little after 9 sometimes. By that time that rolls around, I just want to sit here, relax, and just play this because it's relaxing for me to sit here and chat with people and hang out. I don't feel like doing much of anything else, and this game's been perfect for that lately. That's my life right now. Anyway, everyone. Pessimist, Ian, thank you for the super chats. Pessimist, thanks for hanging around. I'm so glad you become a regular. Please feel free to keep tuning in. Dunk, Nishi, anyone else and everyone else who hung around and watched. Thank you so much. And, you know, more to come. Tomorrow's only Sunday. And back on tomorrow night. Tomorrow's the weekly reset. Pessimist. So, every Sunday, the conquest reset. In your weekly quest, you can only do once a real world week. Reset tomorrow. Sundays suck for parties because everybody spends Sunday doing the reset quest so they can get their free XP. So 3 there, 4 there. There's. Anyway, have a good night, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Pessimist, thanks for the super chat. I really appreciate it, my friend. I wish you well. And let's keep on keeping on. Good night, everyone. Bye. Especially you, Vincent. Wait, did I get that right? Vincent? Vincent's here. Okay, so like this guy. This guy here has not left my house. He's been here for 3 weeks and he just won't go home. Go home, Vincent. All right, bad jokes.